YouTube, what's going on? And we back. All right, so this is Who Killed FBG Duck Part 9. This is Backdoor TV 700 ENT, and let's get into it. First and foremost, I want to thank my subscribers, the viewers, all the channels that share my content. Appreciate the love. All my subscribers and the people that come in the comments, y'all just ill, man. Like, y'all always push the envelope as far as the way y'all come at me with certain questions, and all of my subscribers, I think I got the best subscribers. I got the realest subscribers, because a lot of my subscribers don't even agree with me. They don't agree with me. Some of them might not like me even at all, but they say one thing like, I enjoy the show no matter if I got subscribers that mess with me, and I got subscribers that don't. And I think that's the best thing. This is a I'm not from Chicago. I'm not, so let's get that out there. I'm not from Chicago. I cover a lot of content, but the content I cover the most is Chicago events. Am I trying to popularize it or glamorize it, or anything on a sellout type of nature? No, I tell you the good and the bad. It's up to you what you do with the videos. Because let me tell you, it's gonna be other people to cover this too. It's, and for the big dogs like Trenches TV and AK-47 and all of them, or whoever's just from Chicago. At the end of the day, it's enough room for everybody to give their input on a very serious situation. Because we're gonna go deep, and there's a lot of things that I'm gonna touch on. But like I said, I don't be having the time that I want to do a lot of projects. So I'm working on that now, as far as building money up for the channel and trying to get interviews with some of these dudes, and for the sake of just us being on this topic, because I'm talking to y'all right now. I don't even know if I'll do certain interviews. I think I want to do interviews that hit, but I just want to know what people from there, especially the artists and the people, how they feel about the situation. Because this whole Chirac thing goes deeper than you think. It's not really about the glamorized part. Is really about deeper issues. All right, so that's enough of that. But I wanted to say thank you to all the subscribers, all the viewers, and we're not the hugest channel, but we got a long way to go. We're in a good place for the first year, and I got a lot coming up for you guys. So that's why videos haven't been dropping as far as fast as they used to be too. Also, because as you know, I'm gonna be having to make a second channel, because there's been a lot of problems with me. As the more the channel grows, the more problems I face as far as dealing with. I don't want to say YouTube directly, but they work with me. Other people that report my videos and things. Like I said, it's been a lot. It's been for me not to have 1,000 subscribers and not to have millions of views. I went through a lot of headache as far as even getting to where I'm at now. But we're gonna get more into that in another video. Let's go back to the topic. So this is Who Killed FBG Duck Part 9, starring the late great drill all-star 051 Melly and Can't Get Right. All right, so we're not even gonna start off where we left off. Let's just start. I don't even think there's no way we can start off where we left off on part 8, because this is what I've been trying to say for a long time. Like every day, or every two, I want to say every 2 or 3 days, or let's give it every, if we want to stretch it, let's say every week or every 3 months, you get a whole bunch of new information that's basically like you trying to fill in a puzzle. And you don't even know if it's the right info, but as far as this 051 Melly Can't Get Right situation, I'm not from Chirac. Once again, I'm not no drill dude from out there, so I'm giving you just my perspective on the situation. And if you know better than I do, just like a lot of my subscribers, feel free to correct me in the comments. A lot of my subscribers jump in the comments and put me on to a lot of things, good and bad. So anyway, let's get back into it. all of the events that's just been transpiring or whatever, it as far as FBG Duck and 051 Melly, it is now putting their relationship was very what's the word? What's the word? When 051 Melly and FBG Duck became friends, their relationship was very talked about. And I don't mean in like a funny style type of way. What I mean is basically people were really questioning their friendship on a lot of levels, and it really made the reason why this channel was even created as far as backdoor, because let's get into this theory, because we, I try not to make long videos, but it is so many. I've been making longer videos because I don't have time to drop videos the way I want to. So right now, the way I'm doing it for just little while format, instead of me dropping short videos, I'd rather just give y'all a long video. So if I don't drop a video, then you could pause the video and just jump right back to it at another time because it's so long. If you choose to, it's your life. So let's shout out to my subscribers, my viewers. Once again, y'all the realest for real. Like shout out to all the dudes that's doing the content, from the Chris Bonds to the AK-47s to the Truth Tellers to the Street News TVs. RIP Zach. Let's get back to it though. And right now, I'm not even today. I was like, let me write down some of this stuff. I couldn't find a pen to save my life. I said, let me write down some of this stuff so at least I could try to make it somewhat short, if I can. If I could get it under 30 minutes, I'll be happy. But anyway, what's the point I was trying to make? All right, yeah, you know what? We're not even gonna go off some of the things I wrote. Let's go off this theory of it's been just new news that a lot of members of TW robbed FBG Duck's house. And this is a rumor that been in the whole Chirac culture for a while, that something happened between FBG, STL, EBT, TBW concerning money. This is, and we're gonna go deep on this one. So if you don't like a long video, I'm sorry. All right. So it's been a lot of theories and a lot of, what's the word? Because I'm trying to articulate myself correctly so y'all understand what I'm saying. FBG Duck and a lot of people that was connected to him, it was a lot of rumors and murmurs and whispers and just things coming out about money situations, because they was all about what? The Cloud Boys. They was getting money. But this whole FBG Duck thing and money thing, once he got the money, I think that was a big part of his downfall. And I'm gonna tell you why. Okay, so I got Bezu and Melly on here for a reason, because they play a big part in the story, but we're not up to that yet. So just bear with me. So one thing that I was touching on in the earlier video, for all the people that really watch the videos, and you could just go inside my King Who Killed King Von videos, RIP V-Roy, RIP Melly, RIP Duck. All of these are tragedies and senseless. So there's no side picking. So but anyway, if you go to some of my earlier videos, I was telling you that Vaughn had in my theory had a real gripe towards Duck for a few reasons. Well, a lot of reasons, but I'm gonna name you two because it's not even about Vaughn right here. RPV Ray once again. So FBG Duck, while Vaughn and T-Roy had to actually be in the field sliding a lot, FBG Duck was able to allegedly do a lot of his dirt from the sidelines like a coach. Vaughn didn't have the money yet to put 25,000 on somebody, or 20. But once he got on, allegedly, this is what gave him the money to really start putting. He became the big homie for a few reasons at Old Block. It wasn't just because of the bodies, because at the end of the day, the one thing I do respect about the Chirac drill culture, there is no OG big homie. There's nobody that's like, it's a big homie, but there's not. It's not like the Bloods and the Crips where there's a person that's, okay, he's the big homie. I really don't agree with that in a lot of ways, and we'll touch on that at another type of video. When we get into the gang video I make, and it's gonna be gangs from all over. Like I said, we'll touch on that at a later time. because I don't have all the time in the world today. All right, so what were we talking about? Okay, so yeah, basically, I feel like Vaughn had developed a little resentment at one point because he was like, dang, like while I'm out here, really out here, this dude, he's sitting on the sideline and he making so much money that he just sending, because it was alleged that FBG Duck is the one who paid for O Block HK to get killed, and this is all allegedly. I don't know. This is all allegedly, but all of it's all allegedly. And one of the things I want to touch on was a lot. If you wasn't there, none of us really know. It's only a few people that know what really, really, really happened. Some people might have, like some of you dudes, these bloggers that's from actually Chicago. They got more. They closer to the situation than I am. But like a lot of times, if you wasn't there, you don't know. So like I said, that when King Von came out, when he had all that money, it was alleged that this is when he started dropping major, 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 major. And this is the thing that people that Von, I don't think is and this is allegedly, no disrespect to King Von, but we're gonna talk real on this one. If somebody did backdoor duck or the backdooring was going on, it's because if a person like King Von hit somebody like FBG Cash to get one of these dudes, and he giving them 75K, and these dudes like I think dudes is taking this money. I mean, they was saying yesterday, what was I watching? It was something with gangs. It was something with gangs and detectives. Matter of fact, no, I was watching something on gangs where they was just saying like people murdering people for 5,000 out here. 5,000 ain't really nothing, and I'm not rich, but 5,000, like, yeah, but 5,000 is like I said, 3,000 and 5,000, and people murdering two people for that amount of money. It goes real deep, like I said. So we're gonna just get into maybe like we're gonna get into some of the reasons. We're gonna talk a little bit about 051 Melly too, like, and and we're gonna mix him and Duck in this whole theory I have. Like some of the one. Okay, let's get into number one as far as pertaining to Melly. Like how do I? All right, I'm trying to make sure I got them. All right, so YM is clicked up with Jaro. Jaro's clicked up with STL EBTTW. All right, now Gyro Ambry is still cool with a lot of people from TYMB and THF 46. So, but Melly is already, like I said before, Melly was already kind of not feeling that. Like he really wasn't feeling it. But since these two clicks just really clicked up, he really didn't want to. You know how that is. So when Side and Motor get killed and a lot of other people get killed, and Ambry allegedly has something to do with it, and the Crump thing and everything else, Melly's like, damn, maybe allegedly, my theory, Melly's like, damn, I really dropped the ball on this one. I could have nipped this in the bud from the beginning. So I got to get something to eat. I'm getting hungry. So allegedly, Melly kills Ambry, and and a lot of the gangs from mostly Gyro and TW. This is something that even though Melly was in the right, that just it was just one of the few things that just led to hating Melly more, and this is one of the few things that led to Duck getting murdered too. Okay, and we're gonna get into that, which you already probably know what I'm gonna say if you are a real subscriber. Like, so um number two, all right. Melly had Melly had connections with high-ranking BD members, and a lot of other gangs in the city and high ranking ones. Remember who his father or stepfather is, the big homie of NLMB, G Herbo and them. So Melly was able to move around and really get to a lot of places and do things that this is why the backdoor thing is so big, because he had a lot of connections. And like I said, in this world, it is like a video game in certain senses. Is you if your level, I won't even say that. Like I said, in this world, nothing is really fair, and you got to try to put yourself in the best position to be a major player in this game of life. And I'm gonna leave that one alone. So let's get into. All right, so yeah, and touching on the whole Melly being connected to a lot of high-ranking BDs. I mean, this is what made a lot of people, especially the TW members, just not trust him from the beginning. Like, so it created a lot of like confusion. So let's get back to the theory of did FBG Thug backdoor can't get right, and I know that sounds like a little yeah, I know it sounds a little out of this world, but like I said, with all of the new information that is coming out, as far as to all of these situations pertaining to FBG Duck, 051 Melly, and Can't Get Right, you gotta, like I said, this whole channel was made to look at things from a different perspective, a point of view. So let's just dive into it. So the new allegations that came out is Can't Get Right, along with other TW members, robbed Duck House, and it was whispers of this while Duck was alive. So I think at the time maybe he couldn't prove it, but for the right amount of money, I guess he finding out, like, at the end of the day, a lot of times in life, it's hard. If you have a safe and a lot of people that you mess with know the number, to think that somebody you don't mess with got in that safe would be, you'd be hard pressed to really think that. So I'm gonna leave it at that, as in, like, Duck probably knew if somebody robbed my house, it was somebody who I messed with. So if you see dudes, remember, like, Duck was allegedly the OG of a lot of that, what was going on in the whole Jaro City, um, Tuckerville. Like, Duck was giving them packs out allegedly. So when they see him shining and they working for him and they struggling to give him his money, Duck and Melly had a big problem with collecting their money. And I don't mean as in people trying to play them, but this is a problem they always had, because whenever you making money, people counting your money. So they looking like these dudes is pulling up in straight eights, and I gotta make sure I got two. I gotta give them two. I gotta give them 280. I got 265. They want their money, and some people would say, okay, Duck had the deal, and he should have let some of that stuff slide or whatever. But at the end of the day, everybody feel different about their money. He probably, was saying it was hard to get to this point to be able to give people packs to do anything. So I need mine. And they probably was saying, well, this dude is going hard on me for his money, but this, look, he in videos and doing this, and he with 21 Savage and all of that. So the streets is corny, man. The streets is corny.